Hi, everyone. My name is Amy. Welcome back to my podcast. Today, I want to tell you about something very nice. Last week, I had 5 days off work. Days off means days when you do not have to go to work. It was a long holiday. I was very happy. I want to tell you what I did during those 5 days. I hope you enjoy my story. Before the holiday. Before my days off, I was very tired. I worked very hard for many weeks. Every day I woke up early. I went to the office. I sat at my desk for many hours. I looked at my computer. I answered many emails. Email means messages you send and receive on a computer or phone. I went to many meetings. A meeting is when a group of people sit together and talk about work. After many weeks of working hard, my body felt tired. My mind felt tired too. I could not think clearly. Clearly means in an easy and simple way. Small things at work felt difficult. I made small mistakes. I felt a little sad and empty. Empty means there is nothing inside, like a bottle with no water. Then my boss told me I had 5 days off next week. Boss means the person in charge of your work. I felt so happy when I heard this. I smiled for the rest of the day. The rest of the day means all the time after that moment. I could not wait for my holiday to start. Could not wait means I was very excited and wanted it to happen soon. On the last day before my holiday, I finished all my work. I closed my computer. I said goodbye to my colleagues. Colleagues means the people you work with. I walked out of the office and felt very free. Free means nothing is holding you back. The sky outside looked beautiful. I took a deep breath. I said to myself, 5 days, 5 whole days, just for me. Day 1, staying home. The first day of my holiday, I did not go anywhere. I stayed at home. I woke up late, very late. I usually wake up at 6:30 for work, but that morning I woke up at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock felt wonderful. I lay in bed for a few minutes and just looked at the ceiling. Ceiling means the top part of a room above your head. I felt so relaxed. Relaxed means your body and mind feel calm and easy. I made myself a big breakfast. Usually on work days, I eat breakfast very fast. I only have 10 minutes. I eat toast and drink coffee quickly. But that morning, I had time. I cooked eggs. I made fresh orange juice. I toasted bread and put butter and jam on it. Jam is a sweet food made from fruit. I sat at my table and ate slowly. I looked out the window while I ate. Outside the window, I could see trees and blue sky. It was a beautiful morning. After breakfast, I cleaned my apartment. Clean means to make something tidy and free from dirt. I do not have much time to clean on work days, so my apartment was a little messy. Messy means things are not in the right place. I washed the dishes. I swept the floor. Swept means to clean the floor with a brush. I wiped the tables. Wiped means to clean a surface with a cloth. After cleaning, my apartment looked and smelled fresh. Fresh means clean and new. I felt good. In the afternoon, I sat on my sofa and read a book. A sofa is a soft seat for more than one person. I love reading, but I never have time during work weeks. I bought a new book 2 months ago, but I had not started it yet. That afternoon, I finally opened it. I read for 3 hours. 3 hours of reading felt like a gift. A gift means something special given to you. I drank tea while I read. The apartment was quiet. It was a perfect afternoon. That evening, I ordered food from a restaurant near my house. Order means to ask for food to be brought to you. I did not want to cook. I just wanted to rest. The food came in 30 minutes. I ate on my sofa and watched a movie. A movie is a long video story. I chose a funny movie. I laughed many times. I went to bed early that night. I felt happy and full. Full means your stomach has enough food and you feel satisfied. Day 2, going to the market. On the second day, I went to a big market near my city. I love markets. A market is a place where many people sell things. This market was very big. It sold many things: clothes, food, plants, home things, and old items. Old items means things from the past that people sell again. I woke up at 8 o'clock, earlier than day 1 but still later than work days. I ate a quick breakfast at home. Then I took a bus to the market. A bus is a big vehicle that carries many people. The bus ride took about 30 minutes. When I arrived at the market, I felt excited. There were so many people and so many things to see. I walked slowly through the market. I looked at everything. I touched soft fabrics. Fabrics are cloth materials used to make clothes. I smelled food from the food stalls. Food stalls are small shops that cook and sell food. The smells were wonderful: grilled meat, sweet desserts, fresh fruit. I bought a few things. First, I bought a small plant. The plant had round green leaves and looked healthy. I wanted something alive and green in my apartment. Alive means living and growing. I carried the plant carefully. I also bought a new coffee cup. The cup was white with small blue flowers on it. It was very pretty. Pretty means nice to look at. I also bought food from the food stalls. I tried a grilled corn. Corn is a yellow vegetable. It was sweet and hot. I also tried a small sweet dessert made from coconut milk and sticky rice. It was very good. I ate while I walked through the market. Eating while walking felt free and fun. I spent about 3 hours at the market. Spent means used. I walked a lot. My feet felt a little tired, but my heart felt happy. Happy tired is different from work tired. Work tired feels heavy and empty. Happy tired feels light and good. I took the bus home and put my new plant on my desk near the window. It looked perfect there. Day 3. Meeting a friend. On the third day, I met my friend Nara. Nara is my best friend. We have been friends since we were in school. Since means from that time until now. Nara also works in an office. She is very busy too. We do not see each other very often. Not very often means only sometimes, not many times. We met at a coffee shop near my house. A coffee shop is a place where you can buy coffee, tea, and small food. We chose a coffee shop with big windows and comfortable chairs. I arrived first. I ordered a cold coffee. A cold coffee is coffee with ice. It tasted good. When Nara arrived, we hugged. Hugged means put our arms around each other. We sat down and started talking. We talked for a very long time. We talked about our lives. We talked about work. We talked about our families. We talked about funny things that happened to us. We laughed many times. Nara told me about a funny thing that happened at her office. Her boss asked her to send an email to an important person, but she made a mistake. She sent the email to the wrong person. Wrong means not correct. The wrong person was also in the office. He came to her desk and said, "I got your email. I do not think this was for me." Nara felt very embarrassed. Embarrassed means you feel shy and uncomfortable because of a mistake. She said her face turned very red. I laughed when I heard this story. Nara laughed too. We ordered more drinks and a small cake to share. Share means to divide something between 2 people. The cake was chocolate with cream on top. It was very delicious. Delicious means it tastes very good. After the coffee shop, we walked to a small park nearby. We sat on a bench and continued talking. The afternoon was warm and nice. We stayed there until the sun started to go down. Go down means the sun moves lower in the sky before evening. We said goodbye and promised to meet again soon. Promised means we said we would do something for sure. Walking home after seeing Nara, I felt warm inside. Warm inside means a happy feeling in your heart. Day 4, a day trip. On the 4th day, I did something a little different. I took a day trip. A day trip means you go somewhere for the day and come back home at night. I went to a small town about 2 hours from the city by bus. I had never been to this town before. I read about it online. Online means on the internet. The town had an old temple and a small river and fresh food. I wanted to see it. I woke up early that morning, earlier than the other days. I was excited. I packed a small bag. Packed means I put things inside a bag. I put water, snacks, sunscreen, and my camera. Sunscreen is a cream you put on your skin to protect it from the sun. A camera is a device you use to take photos. The bus ride to the town was nice. I looked out the window the whole time. I saw green rice fields. Rice fields are large, flat areas where farmers grow rice. I saw small houses. I saw rivers and bridges. The view from the bus window was peaceful and beautiful. When I arrived at the town, it was very quiet. Quiet means there were not many people and not much noise. The streets were small and clean. Old wooden houses lined the streets. Wooden means made from wood. Lined the streets means they were on both sides of the road. I walked to the old temple first. The temple was very beautiful. It was white and gold. Gold is a shiny yellow color. I took off my shoes before going inside. I walked around slowly and looked at everything. The temple was very old. Old temples make me feel calm and thoughtful. Thoughtful means your mind is thinking quietly about things. After the temple, I walked to the river. The river was wide and brown. Wide means it was big from one side to the other. I sat on the grass near the river and ate my snacks. I watched the water move slowly. A few small boats went past on the river. Boats are small vehicles on water. The sound of the water was very relaxing. For lunch, I ate at a small restaurant near the river. The restaurant had only 4 tables. A woman cooked the food herself. She made a simple rice dish with vegetables and an egg on top. It was very good. Simple food in a small town often tastes better than expensive food in a big city. I do not know why, but it is true. I went back to the city by bus in the late afternoon. I was tired from walking all day, but it was happy tired again. I looked at the photos on my camera. I had many good photos. The temple, the river, the food, the streets. Each photo reminded me of a nice moment in the day. I felt glad that I went. Glad means happy about something. Day 5. The last day. The 5th day was my last day off. Last means final, the one before the end. I felt a little sad in the morning. Sad because tomorrow I had to go back to work. But I decided not to think about tomorrow. I decided to enjoy today. I spent the morning at home. I watered my new plant. Watered means I gave it water. Its leaves looked fresh and green. I made a good breakfast again. Eggs and toast and orange juice. I sat by the window and ate slowly. In the afternoon, I went for a long walk in my park. The same park I always go to in the evenings. But this time I went in the afternoon. The park looked different in the afternoon light, brighter and more colorful. I walked slowly around the path. I stopped at the pond and watched the ducks for a long time. The old man was there with his bread again. He smiled at me. I smiled back. I sat on my favorite bench under the big tree. I did not have my phone out. I just sat and looked at the park. I watched people walk past. I watched a dog run after a ball. I watched a little girl feed bread to the ducks with her father. The little girl laughed every time a duck came close to her. Her laugh was very sweet and clear. Clear means easy to hear and understand. I thought about my 5 days off. Day 1 at home, day 2 at the market, day 3 with Nara, day 4 in the small town, and now day 5 in my park. Each day was different. Each day was good. I felt grateful. Grateful means thankful for good things. I also thought about going back to work tomorrow. Before my holiday, I felt tired and empty about work. But now I felt different. A little rest can change how you feel about everything. I felt ready to go back. Ready means you are prepared and able to do something. I felt like I had new energy. New energy means a fresh feeling of being ready and able. That evening, I cooked dinner at home. I made a simple soup and rice. I ate slowly and watched the sky turn dark outside my window. Dark means the light goes away and night comes. I washed the dishes. I sat on my sofa and read my book for 1 more hour. Then I prepared my clothes for work the next day. I went to bed early. Before I slept, I thought about the 5 days. They were simple days. I did not go to another country. I did not do anything very big or expensive, but they were good days. Full days. Days that made me feel like myself again. Feel like myself means to feel natural and comfortable in your own life. What I learned. My 5 days off taught me some things. I want to share them with you. The first thing I learned is that rest is important. Rest means time when you stop working and let your body and mind relax. Many people think that working all the time is good, but it is not. Your body and mind need rest. When you rest, you come back to work stronger and better. The second thing I learned is that simple things make you happy. I did not do anything very big during my holiday. I cleaned my house, I went to a market, I had coffee with a friend, I visited a small town, I sat in a park. These are all simple things, but they made me very happy. Happiness does not always need to be big or expensive. The third thing I learned is that time with friends is very important. Meeting Nara on day 3 was one of the best parts of my holiday. We just talked and laughed, but it made me feel so good. Good friends are very precious. Precious means very valuable and important. Do not forget your friends when life is busy. The fourth thing I learned is that new places are exciting. I had never been to that small town before. Going there alone was a little scary at first. Scary means it makes you feel a little afraid, but it was also exciting and interesting. New places show you new things. They make your world bigger. Goodbye from Amy. That is my story about my 5 days off work. 5 simple days, but 5 very good days. I came back to work feeling fresh and ready to sit at my desk again, ready to answer emails again, ready to go to meetings again. Because I had time to rest and enjoy life first. If you have days off coming soon, I hope my story gives you some ideas. You do not need to go far or spend a lot of money. Stay home and rest. Go to a local market. Meet an old friend. Visit a place near you that you have never been to. Sit in a park and do nothing. All of these things are good for you. Thank you so much for listening to my podcast today. I hope you enjoyed Amy's story. I hope you learned some new easy English words today, too. Until next time, take care of yourself, enjoy your days off, and keep learning. Goodbye, everyone.